Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Faruk Yahaya, had approved a shake-up in the Nigerian Army. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Faruk Yahaya, had approved a shake-up in the Nigerian Army. This came after the President had ordered heads of security agencies to come up with new strategies to combat the insecurity. Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, Director Army Public Relations, announced the posting and appointment of some senior officers of the Nigerian Army to command, instructional and staff appointments across Army formations and units. He said the move was part of the efforts to reposition the Nigerian Army for operational efficiency and proficiency. At number 2, the federal government says it will sanction the BBC and Rootstv for airing respective documentaries glorifying and fueling terrorism and banditry in Nigeria. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, made this disclosure. Mohammed said the federal government is aware of the documentary by BBC Africa Eye, where interviews were granted to bandit warlords and terror gangs, thereby promoting terror in the country. Several Nigerians have reacted to the news, saying FG should concentrate on curbing insecurity. At number 3, suspected members of Boko Haram terrorists on Friday fired shots at Zone 1 police headquarters along BUK Road in Kano State. According to sources, the terrorists came in 3 vehicles around 12:30 p.m. and were shooting sporadically at the building and then zoomed off. Recall that terrorists had attacked the same headquarters on January 20th, 2012, which left at least 185 people dead in the state. As of the time of filing this report, the security authorities were yet to address the incident. At number 4, the Economic Community of West African States has issued a security alert to its staff, urging them to be cautious and avoid engagements that would require them to be outdoors after work hours. The security alert is titled Urgent Security Advisory. The alert follows multiple attacks by terrorists around Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. At number 5, some thugs on Friday afternoon invaded St. Bridget Catholic Church, Ijesha, Surulere, Lagos, and carted away with machines of INEC officials carrying out PVC registration. According to reports, the thugs invaded the venue, saying they wouldn't be allowed to register because they wouldn't vote for their candidate. They destroyed INEC materials and carted away with some registration items. Police officers were reportedly at the scene to bring back normalcy. At number 6, the police command in Nasarawa State says investigations into an alleged defilement of a minor by a police inspector attached to the State Intelligence Bureau of the command have begun. Police Public Relations Officer in the state, Rahman Nansel, said this in a statement on Friday in Lafia. Nansel said the Commissioner of Police, Adeshina Soyemi, ordered the arrest of the suspect following a petition received by the B Division Lafia on July 18th. The spokesperson said the petitioner accused the police officer of being in the habit of defiling underage girls within his living quarters. At number 7, the management of the Nigerian Ports Authority has secured approval for the designation of Lekki Deep Seaport as customs port and approved wharf. This is in line with the promise of ensuring the operational takeoff for berthing of commercial vessels at the Lekki Deep Seaport before the end of the year 2022. The MPA had written a letter through the Ministry of Transportation seeking expedited presidential approval for the port to be announced as a customs port and approved wharf in line with the requirements of the law. At number 8, the Nigeria Labour Congress says it has inaugurated the Trade Unions Information Guide to assist returning migrants and migrant workers. NLC President Ayuba Waba said this during the inauguration and unveiling of the guide in Abuja. Waba said the Trade Union Information Guide had been formulated to contribute to and complement the standard operating procedures on return and reintegration already developed by the federal government. At number 9, the Senate Chief Whip Oji Kalu says Nigerians in diaspora will soon be able to vote from their countries of residence. Kalu spoke when he met Nigerians living in the United States of America. In a statement, Kalu said the next National Assembly would fashion a way to actualize diaspora voting to accommodate millions of Nigerians living outside the country. He emphasized the importance of effectively mobilizing Nigerians in diaspora, whom he described as critical components of the country's development. Finally, at number 10, Spanish prosecutors on Friday said they would seek a prison sentence of more than 8 years against Colombian singer Shakira after she rejected a plea deal on accusations of tax evasion. According to reports, prosecutors in Barcelona will also demand a fine of nearly 24 million euros from the 45-year-old, whom they accuse of defrauding the Spanish tax office out of 14.5 million euros on income earned between 2012 and 2014. A formal referral to court has not yet been announced, neither has a trial date been set. That's all for today. Please ensure to get your permanent voters cards as the CVR deadline draws near. See you next time on What's Happening.